how's the tour been going so far? How did you enjoy it today?
Yeah, today was awesome. I mean, we were I think the second band on our stage, so it was still sort of early in the day, and we were thinking, is it going to be good or bad? But yeah, lots of people turned out, and we ended up having a really fun time.
You're the favorite band in the world of many fans, I would say. You're kind of a legendary band.
Thanks.
How did people react once you gave the statement that you would return and make a record and to make touring?
I mean, the whole reason we've decided to write this record and keep going is because we've always had such good fans and lots of really good positive feedback on Facebook and Twitter and things like that. So it's weird, you know, we haven't done anything for years and people still keep wanting something, so we're trying to give it to them now. So yeah, I think the reaction's been really good.
Oh, great. And have you started working on a new record?
Yeah. We started writing that around January.
Yeah.
And we're getting there slowly.
It's a slow process because obviously I have another band, JJ has another band, Jamie has another band, Kevin, we all pretty much have other bands, so
it's kind of side project.
Side project. In a way, yeah. So I mean, we're really trying to make it a priority as well, and the album will be finished this year and out next year. Yeah.
We're really looking forward to it.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, and about the sound of the new record, are you trying to push your barriers, or are you trying to be typical of Prom Queen?
I think it's going to be a little of both, you know, because I think we've established our own sound, and that's something that we don't really want to stray too far from. But at the same time, it's been 5 or 6 years since our last record came out, so I think naturally there's going to be a little bit of progression with the sound just because so much time has passed by. We all have new influences, and you know, technology's come so far these days. And
different singer.
We have a different singer too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't expect anything too wildly different, but hopefully it'll be something kind of cool and up to date with the times. So
very good. Once again, we're looking forward to it. So basically you've had a lot of vocalists, and I think
three. Yeah, that's a few.
Most changes in the band, I would say.
Yeah.
How's the tour going with Jamie?
How's it going, man?
How is it going with Jamie? It's going really well. We've known Jamie since 2004, I think, around then, 2003, 2004. And he was playing in a band that we're close friends with called the Red Shore, and that's how we've known each other. So he's always sort of been a part of the band in a way, you know, we've always been playing gigs together for years. And when it came time to choose a new singer and continue the band, Jamie was just the most natural choice for us. There wasn't even really any other contenders. It was just we want to get Jamie in our band. That's it in the story.
Australian.
Thanks, man.
Australian hardcore scene is right now full of great bands. What is it so special about Australia in hardcore music? I mean, we have Parkway Drive, we have you, we have many great bands. It seems
Who else?
like.
Who else have we got?
Yeah, who else is it?
Do you know any other bands?
Well, I know, but right now I'm talking
Stop
to
posting
these
these
two guys.
I'm just messing with it.
I'm just my brain is empty, but I surely know. What is it so special about you? You seem to be different in the approach than Americans or Europeans.
I don't know. I think a lot of bands in Australia don't really expect to get far. You know what I mean? Like,
It's pretty relaxed.
yeah, bands in Australia just start a band because they want to play rock and roll music or metal music or hardcore or whatever. There's no like, all right, let's start a band and then we'll get famous and then we'll tour the world, because it's really hard for Australian bands to be able to do that. And it's like we have such a segregated scene, I'd say, from the rest of the world. So for bands like us and Parkway Drive, and we have a lot of friends like Carpathian, 50 Lions, Amity Affliction, loads of bands just starting to get signed to international labels, tour overseas.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's really cool because I think bands like us and Parkway Drive have sort of maybe paved the way a little bit for Aussie bands to realise, you know, shit, we can get overseas and we can go and play a festival in Czech Republic and we can go and play in America and do well. Yeah. So it's cool, man. We got the ball rolling and now we're full throttle.
Yeah. Jonah, your whole life takes place on the road, I would say.
Yeah, more or less.
You have been with Horizon, you also played in in Bleeding Through. If I Killed the Prom Queen had to play with or tour with either Bleeding Through or Bring Me the Horizon, which one would that be? And for what reasons?
To be honest, I Killed the Prom Queen has already toured with both of those bands, and that's how we met. That's how we all met each other. But I think Prom Queen and Bring Me the Horizon have a really kind of close bond together. We've toured together twice. We did like a trade-off where we went and played with them in England, and then they came, played with us in Australia. And we just all realised we were having the best time together, and that's another reason I joined their band, was because we got along so great in the beginning. And I could definitely see us touring together in the future as well. And
Great,
it means
great.
I'd have to play 2 shows, but I'm fine with that. It'd be awesome.
Right, your first split EP was with Parkway Drive.
That's right.
Can we expect any other cooperation in the future? Or is it gone?
We've actually been discussing touring together at some point, hopefully later this year. But yeah, I mean, again, like really good friends of ours. We met them really early on in their career and did the split CD with them. So I would say you'll definitely see the 2 bands tour together somewhere at some point.
All right. And one last thing, maybe you've heard about Randy Blythe's affair. He was arrested in our capital in Prague. What are your opinions on the cause?
I don't really know enough about the story.
Yeah, I mean, we heard the kind of the rumors, and I read a little bit of the news articles, but I couldn't tell you what actually happened. I just heard that he accidentally pushed someone or something happened and someone died, which is really sad and unfortunate. But I've also been hearing a lot that he's not guilty, or people think he's not guilty, and so I don't know. I mean, it's a real shame for anyone to have to go through that on either side, Randy's side or the family of the kid who died side. It's a real bummer, but hopefully it all works out.
Actually, my friends were there and they saw the incident. It happened during repeating stage diving. And that's the last question for you. Such accidents can happen, fans can be aggressive. Could you think about I Killed the Prom Queen gig without stage diving at all? With forbidden stage diving in clubs where it's possible?
I mean, we've done shows like that all the time, you know, like we've played underage gigs to people just 18 and under, where there's lots of rules, no stage diving, no crowd surfing, no moshing, all that kind of stuff. We've played Christian venues where they don't allow anything like that, and you just kind of have to make the most of it. I mean, they've got their reasons for it. Obviously, they're concerned with safety for young people. But we feel as a band that, I mean, we've seen it happen and it can be done safely. It just depends if people are sensible or not, you know? If people treat the situation wrongly, then people can get hurt. But if everyone's in it for the right reasons and having a good time and does it kind of safely, you can stage dive and crowd surf and have a lovely time.
Have a good time.
Yeah. So guys, thank you very much for your answers.
Cheers, no worries.
Great time.
What's up, I'm Jonah.
I'm Jamie.
And we are from I Killed the Prom Queen. You guys are watching Core Music. Thanks for checking us out, and hopefully see you again soon.